Hi everyone, so I look terrible again and we have crappy lighting again. Yay! When will I have quality videos? I don't know. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Maybe if I do beta, whatever in August, maybe. I'm not promising anything, but maybe. But today I need to make this video because I'm feeling things, I'm having emotions. If you haven't been on Tumblr or the internet at all today, you won't know what I'm talking about. But today's episode of beta, whatever, is going to be about AoJE because, wow, that episode, seriously, wow. I'm like, people keep discussing teams and stuff and who Jane should end up with, and I'm like, no. Team Jane is too good for all those dude bros. She deserves better. Because seriously, this is a message for all the guys in Jane's life. You guys have two things, one in each side of your head. These are called ears. They are made to listen to people. Have you ever heard of that? Probably not, because you don't listen ever. Wow, seriously, like today I was so annoyed because Simon was like, hey, I have this super perfect plan and I have thought about everything and it's super easy, you should do it. Like, and he didn't really listen to her. Like, she clearly said no, and he's still like, oh yeah, I understand that you have to think about it. She doesn't have to think about it. She said no. Like, why? Why can't these guys listen? It's so annoying. And also, like, you're not going to get anywhere with people. You're not going to get any sympathy from someone if you tell that person that they should do something instead of something else that they actually enjoy or that they're actually passionate about, because that other thing is silly. No, you're not going to get that person to see from your point of view or anything if you don't take into consideration their own needs and the things they actually like. You know what I'm trying to say here. I'm getting a little, I'm having a lot of feelings, guys, because it really got to me. Like, telling people, no, you should do the thing that you studied for, but she doesn't want to be the thing that she studied for. The whole point of the show, well, he doesn't know because he's a character in the show, but the whole point of all the decisions that Jane has made up to this point have to do with the fact that she was actually getting stuck in life, and she actually addressed this today again. And she didn't want to be what she was preparing herself to be. Like, she was good at school, blah, 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 but she didn't really want to be a nurse. And even if she's good at it, if she doesn't want to, she's going to be miserable. And this guy is not taking that into consideration at all. And it's super annoying. And also the whole marriage thing. Jane, wow, I have something. Okay. Jane is a religious person and a person who believes in marriage, not just as a paper that you sign. And that's why when Rochi proposed to her, they were like, well, that was not really the reason, but well, that was like the reasoning behind Jane's decision. They decided to have like a symbolic ceremony because they had known each other for like a second, and they had like not even really dated or anything. So obviously getting married, like for real married, is a big deal to her. So like maybe for Simon it's not a big deal because he's super practical and he's a cynic. So like he's like, nah, this whole romantic thing, nah, doesn't work for me. People place too much value on it, blah 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 blah. Whatever it's his reasoning behind it. But for her, it's something important. And if it's something important, he should listen to her and understand her reasoning. And he didn't today. He didn't at all. And and I was super annoyed. And I would have reacted exactly. Sorry, my nose is super itchy. I would have reacted exactly like she did. I would have been like, first I would have laughed at him because seriously, like, you have everything planned for my life? You must be joking, dude. And second, I would have been like, no, seriously, no. A clear refusal, because what she expressed today was a clear refusal of what he proposed. I'm really impressed by the fact that the team went the marriage route again. Like, I was like, how are they going to do this? Because like it didn't make sense to me the first time, but they pulled it off pretty well. And it wasn't really making sense to me now. But they also are pulling it off pretty well because it reflects the characters quite well. Like, this dude, I'm sorry for the people who love him, but if you haven't read the book, this is a surprise to you. But he's not that great. That's the thing about this book. None of the guys are really that great. Which is why I'm team Jane deserves better than any of these dude bros. Seriously, she does. Or at least something who knows how to use his ears and listen, because wow, this is getting super annoying. No one ever listens to her. I mean, well, she probably has people who listen to her. Like, the girls listen to her, but the guys? Wow, this was super incoherent, but emotions, I have them. I never imagined I was going to get so overprotective of Jane. I mean, I was like, this girl is super cool, I like her, but I read the book really recently. At first, I wasn't even going to watch because I hadn't read the book, and then I found the book, so I read it, and it's not my favorite. I have a lot of issues with the relationships, as you probably know, which is why also Team Jane deserves better. But I never imagined I was going to get so into it. Like, they have done a really great job getting me invested on this show, which is why today I had to talk about it, because I'm feeling things. And I'm sorry if this is super, oops, sorry, my finger is there. I need to let my arm rest for a second. And I'm sorry if this is super incoherent, as always. All my rants are incoherent anyway, but I really needed to talk about this, because this is a thing that I'm invested in right now, and I shouldn't only talk about things that make me either super angry, like the rant I had last week, or super happy, like Kissing in the Rain. Like, I should also talk about shows that gives me conflicting feelings. So wow, that word, it's difficult to pronounce, like every other word in the English language, by the way. I'm so bad at it. But I should also talk about shows that give me conflicting feelings, because that's part of the life of a fangirl. So today you saw a new chapter in the life of a fangirl, in which she's having emotions and why am I feeling these things? I'm weirded out and concerned and noises. Anyway, this has been my video for today. Sorry. I fail so hard, you guys. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. It's super dark out. I hope you're having a wonderful night, and that you sleep well tonight and blah blah blah, you know, the usual. Hugs for everyone. Sorry this was so what it was. I love you and bye.